Alright, game one. So what I do here on this channel is I go over my deck that I want to play and I play 3 games. And what those 3 games, how those 3 games happen, they happen. And I'm going to just upload them. But either way, if we lose, if we win, I get to show you what the deck is like. I get to show you what cards are being played at the meta, in the meta right now, and that's what I try to give to you guys. I try to show you what is being used in the meta right now. And we've been playing a lot of electric decks. That's the Sparkiest. So, alright, so here's the strategy with this. We've got a leaf in our hand, right? We're going first, we've got a baby. We're going to Pokeball to thin out our hand, but then we're going to leaf out and start ramping in with Pichu. I actually prefer Magby, but we are still going to leaf out and we are going to start ramping so that next turn we are able to potentially either start attacking with type Null, or if we pick up a Gladion, which is 100% going to give us a Silvally, we can start doing 100 damage from next turn. Yeah, so what I don't want to see is an Arceus. That's obviously the one thing I didn't want to see, because now they charge it up, it can do 111 damage. So my strategy now is to find Darkrai. Was to find Darkrai. So now we put this guy on the clock, right? Where do I now my rules are that I always prioritize the type Null before I go into Silvally, so I can start dishing up 100 damage. But in this case, I don't have any Gladions, I don't have a Silvally, and Arceus is coming in next turn, whether I like it or not. So do I meet him with a Darkrai, or do I meet him with a Null? A bit of trouble here, but what he can do is exactly, he can start charging the Silvally, but he doesn't know that we have Sabrina. And now what I do, because I know that they run Oricorios, so what I do is I just attack with for my 80 damage and I charge up the Null. Drop the Pichu, because I don't want to be... And then next turn we can Sabrina. So they win if they put down an Oricorio. We can show our Sabrina and we can win. Let's go! Yeah, so in that particular game, we had to pivot from our general strategy because we didn't have a Silvally. Right, we are still on the climb to Masterball. It is still day 1. I'm wearing the same shirt indeed from the previous video, and I've swapped decks. The meta actually hasn't changed much. So I'm running my Dark Valley deck. If you haven't seen the original video, there is one. There's rules to this deck to play it properly, and I'm going to go over them. Hopefully in a few games we are able to demonstrate what I mean by these rules. Number 1 rule: always prioritize energies from your baby to the type Null before you evolve into Silvally, so that you're able to move up with your energy with 2 energies, and then you're able to ping with Darkrai. Add your energy to Darkrai, and then you're able to hit for 120 damage. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2 is you have to watch your price point mapping. What do I mean by that? It means if you're going to be putting a baby in the front, you're going to lose a point. So that means you've only got 2 points left, which means you've got another Silvally, ideally, and then ideally you want to follow that up with the Darkrai. Typically you're not going to be able to charge up another Silvally after that. So you can't go baby, Silvally, unless you actually have the line and it makes sense for you to do that. But ideally you want to go baby, Silvally, Darkrai. With that being said, let's go into some games and hopefully we'll be able to demonstrate some. Alright, let's go. This is game 2. So again, we post 3 games, and win or lose, I just post them. It's to show you what's being played in the meta and how we're beating it. Again, look, we're playing against a lot of electric decks, a lot of Sparkus or Arceus. I call it Sparkus. It's the electric Arceus. Get it, Sparkus? Hilarious. Move the camera. Going first is not a problem, as you've seen before, and wouldn't you know, it is another Sparkus. Is this the same guy? Am I playing the same guy? So this is very likely going to be I was going to say a type Null, but it's not. So I'm going to drop my other Pichu because he can actually roll ahead here, and he can one-hit KO my Magby. If he doesn't, we're in a great position. Like if he rolls tails, we can swap 2 Pichu and then we can charge up our Darkrai so that the following turn we can hit. Okay, but the reason why we still drop Pichu, it doesn't change anything. We still get to charge Darkrai here, so that the following turn we're able to hit 400 damage. Let's drop this in case he has a Sabrina. We can crackly toss the other Darkrai because there's no need to. Actually, there might be a need to put that energy on here, and I'll explain why. Because if I do need to retreat him out, I can retreat those two other energies. Keep that other energy on Darkrai, so that we can still continue to attack. Okay, looks like he bricked. He's still under HP, so it's not bad for us. What would be bad is if we see an Oricorio. That's gonna suck. And we are also bricking with our hands. I'm dropping that to thin my hand. I have no intention of playing that. I'm just dropping it to thin my hand, so that if I do get Mars, that card is just, I don't have to redraw into it. Also, if we get a Pokeball, I don't want to have to Pokeball and then find my Magby. I want to find my type Null. if he puts anything down other than a or a Courier, we can just Sabrina him. Oh, yikes. Unlucky, man. So now we just charge the other Darkrai. If we had a I wonder if Sabrina-ing here isn't the move. No, it doesn't. Because what Sabrina would have done would have been, I would have been able to KO the other one and then pick him for the next turn. But the thing is, if he picks up Oricorio here, we are in big trouble. Game 2. So we're on a bit of a streak. This is game 3. Hopefully we are able to win and we're in Masterball, day 1. Again, the deck list is in the beginning. I've posted a video on this deck the last season. It is by far, in my opinion, one of the strongest decks in ranked, provided you follow the rules. I talk about the rules in the beginning also. So hopefully this is a nice, easy game. We go straight into Masters. I will be aiming for top 1000 again this season, but to get to top 100, I just don't think that's healthy. Alright, so we got a relatively good start. Because we're going second, we can drop our type Null. I actually don't like my Null there, I like him here. And I think this is a Flareon. Yeah, I thought so. So our strategy might change depending on what we draw here. So I'm going to play my Pokeball first and then my Professor Research. Okay, so this is tricky now because I want to put pressure on him. But the thing is, if I low roll and get a Tails, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to drop the Darkrai, I'm going to ping, and so that the following turn I can hopefully can get 2 charges off my Magby. Hopefully. So the Magby gets KO'd here now. I really need my Silvally. I really need my Silvally. Let's see what I draw first. Silvally, correct. So let's drop this. Like a toasty toss. This type Null. So now I have 2 energies. So the next turn, I can evolve to Silvally. I can put an energy on Darkrai. I can red and I can hit for 140 damage next turn. This is what I mean by prioritizing 2 energies on type Null before you evolve. Because remember, Magby can only power up a basic Pokemon. You cannot power up a Silvally. Okay, interesting. I don't know why it took so long to do that. This is actually really bad. I'm in trouble. Sabrina does slow him down. Then he gives me the Sylveon. Oh my goodness, we just won. We just won, guys. So we can just go Cyrus, boom, boom. And we are in Master Ball. Let's go. Yes. Should see a quick concede. That Sabrina really put his energy curve behind him. Like, yeah, otherwise he would have been able to KO our Silvally and then KO our Darkrai, because he 100% had a EV bag, 100%. So there you guys have it, 3 games, 3 wins, and we are in Master Ball day 1, baby. This deck is super fast, it goes hard, and right now it is beating whatever is on the ranked ladder. So boom, 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 boom. Alright guys, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new here. We are going to keep you up to date on what decks are in the meta, what decks you should be playing, how to beat it. I was playing a little bit of Buzzword earlier, now I'm on Dark Valley. 2 decks that are really, really good to have in your arsenal. If you want quick, fast, aggressive deck, this is the deck to play. But otherwise, have a good one out there, good luck, and we'll see you guys soon. Alright, cheers guys. Oh, look at that, we're in the top 1000. Hey!